Hello, gentlemen. We are back. I'm Paresh Joshi. I had been a YouTuber earlier, then we started looking into other social media, and now we are back on YouTube. We have our presence on all the social media platforms. So today we are going to talk about three pillars of sustainability, which is very, very important for everybody. So let us start and go to the presentation and start with the introduction of the three pillars. Now, what are these three pillars? These three pillars are economy, ecology, and community. So, once these three pillars are stable, we are on a sustainable development path. But any one pillar of this gets twisted or slanted, then everything fails. All the three pillars are interconnected. So let us not forget that and ensure that we take care of all three pillars. Now, what are these three pillars and what are the elements of each pillar? So let us start with the pillar of economy. Now, what is economy? Economic growth, which is very important because we cannot have resources available for getting sustainable development. So resources are directly dependent upon economy, the growth. Then we should have social equity, no discrimination, equal opportunity, and gender equity. Very important. And the third one is resource efficiency. We should not be deploying resources which are less efficient and leading to non-sustainable development. So efficient resources are very important. That is why we always go for star graded electronic equipment. Now the ecology, that pillar is basically environment and practices what we do. So in environment, suppose the biggest spoiler is the fuel which is being burned to generate energy. So that is the big nuisance for ecology. And we are going for windmills, solar power, hydropower, green hydrogen, and nuclear power. So that is where we are trying to get the pillar of ecology balanced. And what is the pillar of community? The pillar of community is basically social equity, collective action, and local engagement. Here, I would stress upon local engagement because there are so many shopkeepers around us. There are so many local suppliers around industries. So we should make use of them. That will help us in increasing or upgrading sustainability. So we must focus on that. The next one is Sustainable Development Goals. Now, what are these? There are 17 Sustainable Development Goals identified by United Nations. And the entire world is working on these 17 SDGs. So whatever CSR you do, the corporate social responsibility, whether it is Swachh Bharat or whether it is greenery or whether it is removing plastics from our life, all of these are directly connected to SDGs. So we must work upon this and ensure that we achieve all this by 2050, and that will enable that we will be within 1.5 degree centigrade temperature rise. If it goes to 2, we'll be in a dire trouble. So again, interconnectedness of these pillars. Why? Because economy, if it is there, then we can spend on ecology, green power, then we can spend on community, more industries, more resources, more benefits to the communities. So think about all the three pillars and they work with each other. Now, sustainable business practices. So businesses have to be sustainable and they should focus on sustainability at the highest level. Now, government is also making rules very strict. The stock exchanges are also working very hard to ensure that businesses are running sustainably. So what are the four parts of this sustainable business practices? The first is environmental responsibility. We should not be polluting the environment. When I say we, I'm talking about individuals, domestic, industrial, national, and global. Then the second is social responsibility. We are responsible for ensuring that socially we do not discriminate anybody. So whether it is age, sex, race, religion, no. Everybody is equal, gender equality. The third one is economic sustainability. So we should do business in such a way that we are simultaneously focusing on sustainability along with profitability. The next one is innovation and collaboration. Here comes the technology. The technology has to be such, like we diverted from petrol and diesel to electronic vehicles. Similarly, we are now going to migrate to green hydrogen, and that's where the collaboration in technology comes into place. Then comes sustainable consumption and lifestyle. So whatever we are consuming, it has to be sustainable. Because what happens? We have one pant, one shirt, and we keep on buying that new, new, new. So it is irresponsible consumption. Suppose we have got a lot of fruits and vegetables in our freeze and we keep on buying. So wastage occurs because of that, and that is not sustainable. Similarly, lifestyle, it is also very important for sustainable development. Then again, I'm going to tell you that these three pillars of sustainability are equally interconnected. So none of this should be allowed to tilt or sink to achieve the global sustainability goals and SDGs, which will protect us and our communities. So what are sustainable cities and communities? What do? They use renewable energy, they use sustainable transportation, they use green buildings and urban agriculture. Least use of pesticides and more use of organic. So that is another very important part. And at the last, I must like to tell you that what is the key takeaways from this presentation or this video is sustainable collaboration, very important, sustainable cities and communities, and sustainable future, which is awaiting us. We are BK EHS and RC Consultants. We are EcoVadis experts, and we will be available. We will be available to ensure that our services are available for all suppliers, because supply chain sustainability is the major part of sustainability, because everybody is a supplier. So we have to work upon that, and we are in this area since last 10 years. So we have the expertise, and recently one of our client got platinum medal. So that's a feather in the cap, and we await you to support you. Please come and visit us, and do not forget to like, share, subscribe our website, and give us your valuable comments that which areas you want us to talk in our weekly videos. Thank you very much.